What's good, guys? What's up, all my devil dogs? It's your boy Sean Motley, aka Mr. FSG. Alright, and right now, guys, pretty much what I'm doing, I'm back to my morning abs and cardio routine, fasted in the morning, sipping on some coffee right now, you know what I'm saying? About to take my my pre-workout supplements. Video coming soon on what I use while I'm cutting, but anyway, this video is about counting your macros. All right, so I'm going to teach you guys really quickly and efficiently how to count your macros. All right, a lot of people have been asking me, how do I count them? They're not familiar with counting them. So pretty much what I'm going to do for you guys is I'm going to show you a quick way of how to count them and pretty much a quick analogy of how it works. Okay, so we'll use my macros for this. Now, everybody's macros are going to be different, okay? So, whatever macros you have, if I'm coaching you, use your macros, okay? Or if you have your own macros, you know, or you have an idea of maybe you want to test some things out, use your macros. Don't use mine, because everybody's is different. And mine suck right now because I'm cutting, so you wouldn't want to use mine anyway. Anyways, alright, so think of it like this, alright? If you're familiar with any type of sport, you know that there's like a salary cap, right? So there's a certain amount of money that each team can pretty much spend, and once you reach that cap limit, you can't spend over it. Alright? You spend over your cap limit, it's spillover. Okay, so it's the same way with your macros. Alright, so take it like this. My macros currently are 240 grams of carbs, 250 grams of protein, and 70 grams of fat, alright? Between 65 and 70, but we'll just say 70 for the sake of round numbers, alright? So those are my caps for each one of my macronutrients, alright? So let's put it like this. Let's use this as an example. Peanut butter, right? This is great value Walmart peanut butter. This is damn good stuff, alright? The macros for this are 15 grams of fat, right? 8 grams of carbs, and 7 grams of protein, alright? Now, you gotta look at the serving size. If you're not familiar with how to read food labels, I'll put a link somewhere on the screen. I have a video on how to read food labels, and trust me, it'll explain everything, and this will make sense to you if it's not. But most people know how to read food labels, alright? So the serving size here is 2 tablespoons or 32 grams. I like going with grams, that's why I got my food scale. You can use 2 tablespoons if you don't have one, alright? So after eating this, so let's just say I have 1 serving, all right, which is 32 grams or 2 tablespoons. That means I have to subtract 15 grams of fat from my 70, right? That leaves me with 55, all right? I'm gonna have to subtract 8 grams of carbs from my 240. That leaves me with 232. And then I'll subtract 7 grams of protein from my 250. That leaves me with 243. Alright, so that would be if I had 1 serving of peanut butter, and then you continually do that for each serving that you have, okay? Next example I'll give is, you guys knew this was coming, Lucky Charms, man. This is I love this freaking leprechaun, alright? Let's look at the macros for this. The macros is 3/4 cup or 27 grams, alright? 1 gram of fat, 22 grams of carbs, and 2 grams of protein, alright? So, let's just say, starting with my original macros, right? Let's just say I didn't have the peanut butter. So, out of 240 carbs, minus 22, all right? That'll leave me with, what is that, 218, all right? Minus 2 grams of protein leaves me with 238, and minus 1 gram of fat leaves me with 69, all right? So, that would be if you had 1 bowl. So, for each subsequent bowl, right, you're gonna subtract those macros again. And the whole point of it is, by the end of the day, right, you wanna be around your macros by at least 5 grams. Fat, you wanna keep it probably around 2 or so, but I usually say for most people who are just trying to eat healthier, live a better lifestyle, stick to around 5 grams or so, all right? So if you got like 250 protein and like you hit 255, it's cool. Or if you have 240 carbs and you hit 245, that's pretty cool. You don't have to really get precise when you're already very lean like myself, and you really want to just fine tune things. Other than that, you should be fine, all right? Now, one last quick thing before I go, condiments. Count your condiments, guys. These are not free calories unless you have something like this. some Walden Farms, some calorie-free syrup, which is good as hell, by the way. Check it out. If you live in Tally, they sell this at Publix. It's expensive, it's like $3.99, but it's good, and it saves you on calories. Unless you have something like that, like barbecue sauce, ketchup, pasta sauce, things like that, they all have calories in it, okay? So like this right here is 36 grams or 2 tablespoons, right? And it's got, what is it? 12 grams of carbs, no protein, and no fat. So pretty much for every serving you get of this, you minus 12 carbs. So if I had, let's say I had some chicken or something, I'll minus the macros from that. And then let's say I put in a serving of barbecue sauce on my chicken, I minus 12 grams of carbs for every serving. So every 32 grams, you minus 12. That's pretty much a simple way to do it. It's just like money, guys. If I had $100 million, say, or like you know, for the sake of an easy number, right? And I wanted to go and let's say LeBron James is worth 50 million. All right, and out of my 100 million, I pay LeBron 50 million, right? Well, that leaves you with only 50 million left. So that's why I say try to have a variety of foods, so that way, you know, you have more of a variety of foods that you can choose from, as opposed to, oh, I'm gonna have like a burger or something and it kills your macros and then you gotta eat freaking broccoli and stuff all the rest of the day. All right, so that's how you pretty much count your macros, guys. That's a simple, easy way to think about it. All right, you have a cap on each one of your macronutrients. You look on the bag of things. One last tip. If there's no macronutrients, right? If there's no like label with the macros on it, sometimes like for chicken or things like that, or you buy it, or fruit, right, or vegetables. If you type in MyFitnessPal, which I have a video, I'll link that too, how to use MyFitnessPal. You can type in, right? You can type in like banana FDA, and it'll give you pretty much what the FDA has, the average for a banana. Or you can type in like Chiquita banana, or Red Delicious apple, or you know, like if you buy Publix chicken or whatever, you can type in Publix chicken or Walmart chicken, wherever you shop at. All right, that's how you count your macros, guys. I won't keep you too long. I'm about to go hit these abs and cardio and keep getting lean. I'm at 201 right now, which means by next week I'll be having a posing video for you guys comparing my big ass 230 self to my slim, lean, and mean under 200 pound self when I get there. All right, guys. Hope this video helped. If not, or it should have helped, but if you need more help, comment below, hit me up. I'll be more than happy to help you. Don't forget the orders. Subscribe and share, like and comment. And until next time on my Double Dogs, dismiss. A lot of people lately, including myself, I've had to get over this, and it's the fact that don't let, as you can see from the title, don't let arbitrary numbers stop you from your goals. All right, and let me tell you what I mean by that. A lot of times, especially when it's weight loss, typically people will want